Welcome to Car Swag. All right, buckle up, Buttercups, because today we're talking about a car that didn't just break the internet, it did a burnout on it. We're diving into the legend that is the 2015 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. This wasn't just a car, it was a four-wheel declaration of pure, unadulterated mayhem. Before the Hellcat came roaring onto the scene, the Challenger was already a beefcake. It was the big, burly bruiser of the muscle car world, rocking those classic lines like a vintage leather jacket. It was cool, it was retro, and it had a certain charm. It was the kind of car that made you feel like you should be cruising down a highway with an open bag of chips and no particular destination. A solid 5'8" thumping into the hood, a comfortable ride, and enough presence to make a Honda Civic feel a little self-conscious. It was the friendly giant, the strong, silent type who could still throw a punch if he had to. But then, something shifted. Dodge looked at that friendly giant and thought, what if he went to a rage room and brought a supercharger? Enter the 2015 Hellcat. This wasn't an evolution, it was a full-blown revolution. It was like the Challenger went to therapy, came out with a wicked smirk, and decided to embrace its inner demon. The exterior still had those iconic Challenger looks, sure, but something was undeniably angrier. Those subtle fender flares weren't just for aesthetics, they were screaming, I need more room for rubber because I plan on shredding it. The hood scoop wasn't just a design cue, it was a gaping maw, inhaling air like a beast preparing for a feast. The whole vibe just oozed dad car versus bad car energy. You could pull up to the school pickup line, looking all responsible, but everyone knew what lurked beneath that tasteful exterior. This machine didn't just have an engine, it had a nuclear reactor strapped under the hood. It wasn't about numbers, it was about the asterisk feeling. The kind of feeling that makes your stomach drop faster than a roller coaster on a sugar rush. It was the automotive equivalent of a mic drop, a full-throttle, unapologetic statement that America still knew how to build proper, tire-smoking, grin-inducing muscle. The supercharger whine alone was a symphony, a siren song for speed junkies, a mechanical mating call that promised pure, unadulterated chaos. Your sleeper energy meter didn't just go from sensible to sended. It shattered the send-it needle and kept going. This car was a direct challenge to anyone who thought horsepower wars were over. The Hellcat wasn't just fast, it was audacious. It was a middle finger to efficiency, a high five to fun. It made ludicrous power accessible to the masses, turning ordinary streets into potential drag strips and mundane commutes into adrenaline-fueled escapades. It wasn't just about going straight either. The chassis, while still big and beefy, was tuned to handle that monumental power, keeping things relatively in line. Well, as in line as a car with an anger management problem can be. It parks like a gentleman and leaves like a headline. Think about the cultural impact. When this thing dropped, it wasn't just car enthusiasts talking about it, it was everyone. Memes were born, legends were forged, and tire manufacturers probably saw a spike in sales. It was the car that reminded us that sometimes you don't need finesse, you just need raw, unbridled power and a whole lot of noise. It wasn't trying to be a precision instrument. It was a blunt force object, designed to put a stupid grin on your face every single time you tickled the throttle. It was the automotive equivalent of a kid who just discovered fireworks. Loud, bright, and a little bit dangerous, but oh, so much fun. Would you daily it? Oh, absolutely. If your daily commute involves a lot of tire smoke and ear-to-ear grins, then this is your chariot. You'd be a responsible adult right up until you hit the on-ramp. Then it's full I'll Uber the kids mode as you unleash the beast. Just budget for a new set of rears every other Tuesday. The Hellcat isn't just a car, it's a lifestyle choice. It's a commitment to the absurd, a dedication to the joy of excess. It's the kind of machine that makes you want to skip the traffic and just find the longest, emptiest stretch of road you can. The 2015 Hellcat redefined what a muscle car could be for a new generation. It took the classic Challenger recipe, injected it with a healthy dose of supercharged insanity, and unleashed a legend. It's loud, it's proud, and it doesn't apologize for being exactly what it is, a monster in a muscle car suit. It wasn't just a moment, it was a permanent dent in the automotive landscape. It's a car that makes you feel alive, a car that demands respect, and a car that will forever be etched into the annals of automotive awesomeness. It's simply iconic. So if you're in the legends that roar and don't care about your gas mileage, you know what to do. Hit subscribe at cr._swag. More legends to roast and toast, one clean photo at a time.